Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the ISO27001KIT Risk Copilot to manage your information security risks. This tool helps you keep track of everything from risk assessments to controls in one organized system. I've broken this down into 4 parts to make it easier to follow. We'll start with part 1, where we explore the risk management module and learn how to navigate your risk register. To navigate the risk register, click on Risk Register in the left side navigation menu. Scroll down through the Risk Register page to explore the existing risks and see how they're organized. Let's create a new risk by clicking the Add Risk button. Click the Category drop-down to see the different risk categories available for classification. Click the Status drop-down to view the various status options you can assign to risks. Adjust the likelihood slider under Inherent Risk by dragging it to the right to increase the probability rating. Drag the same likelihood slider back to the left to decrease the rating and see how the inherent risk score changes. Drag the likelihood slider under Residual Risk to the right to adjust the post-mitigation probability. Drag the impact slider under Residual Risk to the right to modify the consequence rating after controls are applied. Close the Add New Risk modal by clicking the X button. You've now successfully navigated through the risk register and familiarized yourself with its key features. Let's move on to reviewing and reassessing risks to ensure your risk data remains current and accurate. To review and reassess risks, click on Risk Review in the left navigation menu. Scroll down to see all the risks available for review on this page. Click the Review button for the specific risk you want to reassess, in this case RSK006. Open the Updated Status drop-down to modify the current risk status if needed. Adjust the residual impact rating by clicking the up arrow to increase the value to your assessment level. Similarly, update the residual likelihood rating using the up arrow to reflect your current risk evaluation. Click Complete Review to proceed with finalizing your risk assessment. Close any demo notification pop-ups by clicking the X button. Click into the Review Notes text area to add documentation about your review. Enter your review notes explaining the rationale behind your risk reassessment. Hit Complete Review again to finalize the risk review with your notes included. Click Continue Exploring Demo to proceed with the demonstration. Close the Risk Review modal by clicking the X button to return to the main interface. Let's move to the next step, which is to explore the Asset Register. To explore the Asset Register, click on Assets in the left navigation menu. Let's see how to add a new asset by clicking the Add Asset button. Enter a descriptive name for your asset in the Asset Name field. Adjust the confidentiality slider to set the appropriate security level for this asset. Set the integrity level by dragging the slider to match your asset's requirements. Configure the availability setting using the slider to complete the CIA Triad assessment. For this demonstration, we'll cancel the creation process by clicking Cancel. We've completed our exploration of the asset register. Let's move on to the next step, which is exploring the process register. To explore the process register, click on Processes in the left navigation menu. Let's see how to add a new process by clicking the Add Process button. Click on the Criticality drop-down to see the available options for categorizing process importance. We'll cancel this form for now by clicking the Cancel button to return to the main processes view. We have now completed our exploration of the process register. Let's move on to the next step, which is exploring the threat library. To explore the threat library, click on Threats in the left navigation menu. Hit the Add Threat button to see how you can create new threat entries. Click the Category drop-down to browse through the various threat categories available in the system. Click the Create button to complete the threat creation process. We've now completed our exploration of the threat library. Let's move on to the next step and explore the vulnerability library. To explore the vulnerability library, click on Vulnerabilities in the left navigation menu. Let's see how to add a new vulnerability by clicking the Add Vulnerability button. Here you can categorize your vulnerability by clicking the Category drop-down menu to see the available options. You can also set the impact level by clicking the Severity drop-down menu to view the different severity levels available. For now, we'll exit this form by clicking the Cancel button to return to the main vulnerability list. Let's move to the next step, which is navigating the treatment register. To navigate the treatment register, click on Treatments in the left sidebar menu. Let's explore how to create a new treatment by clicking the Add Treatment button. First, you'll need to link this treatment to a specific risk by clicking the Linked Risk dropdown. Scroll down to see the additional treatment configuration options. The option dropdown allows you to select the type of risk treatment strategy. Use the status dropdown to set the current implementation status of your treatment. The priority dropdown helps you categorize the urgency level of this treatment. Continue scrolling to access more treatment details and settings. You can track implementation progress by adjusting the completion slider to reflect how much of the treatment has been completed. For now, we'll close this dialog by clicking Cancel to return to the treatment register overview. We have successfully navigated through the treatment register and understood how to manage risk treatments. Let's move to the next step, which is navigating the control register to explore how controls are organized and maintained. To navigate the control register, click on the Controls section in the navigation menu. Hit the Add Control button to explore the control creation form. Open the category dropdown to see the available control categorization options. Check the Type dropdown to view the different control types you can assign. Look at the Effectiveness dropdown to see the rating options for control performance. Open the Frequency dropdown to review how often controls can be executed or tested. Click the Status dropdown to see the lifecycle states available for controls. In the last tested field, enter a date to track when the control was most recently evaluated. Fill in the next review field with a future date to schedule the control's next assessment. Click Cancel to exit the form and return to the main control register view. Let's move on to reviewing reports in the audit trail to see how the system tracks all changes and activities. To review reports in the audit trail, click on Reports in the left side navigation menu. Scroll down to explore the various reporting options available in the system. Scroll back up to review the report categories and options. Click on Audit Trail in the left navigation to view the system's activity log and tracking information. We have successfully reviewed the reports and audit trail. Let's move on to configuring risk methodology settings. To configure risk methodology settings, click on Settings in the left navigation menu. Scroll down to explore the available configuration options on the settings page. Let's create a new risk framework by clicking the New button in the Risk Frameworks section. Click the Methodology dropdown to see the available risk assessment methodologies. Next, click the Scoring Formula dropdown to view the different calculation methods for risk scores. Hit Cancel to exit this dialog and continue exploring the risk methodology settings. In the Likelihood Scale section, click Add Level to see how you can customize probability ratings. Click Cancel to close this dialog without making changes. Select the Impact tab to explore how impact severity levels are configured. Click Add Level in the Impact Scale section to see the options for defining impact ratings. Hit Cancel to close this configuration dialog. Switch to the Matrix tab to view how likelihood and impact combine to create the risk matrix. Scroll down to see the complete risk matrix visualization. Finally, click the Thresholds tab to see how risk acceptance levels are defined within your methodology. And that wraps up configuring your risk methodology settings. You now know your way around the entire ISO27001KIT risk Copilot. Happy managing and stay secure.